So Linda, thank you so much for being warm towards us and welcoming us to this space. Kindly introduce yourself and tell us where you disappeared to.
Okay, Linda Okello was once a cop. I worked with the police for 16 good years. Then I decided to quit the police. Actually, I resigned. I was never dismissed, or because many people thought that I was dismissed from the force. But I decided to quit, and I left the country, headed to the United States of America.
Okay.
Yeah.
And being a policewoman, is it something that you always wanted to do? Or how did you even get there? Where did you go to school?
Okay. Honestly, I never intended to be a police officer. I wanted to be an air hostess. That was my dream job. Yeah, but there's no job in Kenya. So I can say it was not my passion, but I came to love it on my way. Yeah.
And let's talk about the famous uniform that actually got Linda Okello so famous and everyone was talking about you for days. Tell us, how was your day like that day before the photo was taken? And did you even know that the photo was taken?
Actually, I was talking to my boss because I was coordinating. By that time, I was a corporal of police. So I was coordinating it was the safari rally thing. So I was coordinating with my boss to check the arrival of the safari. Yeah. So I was talking to my boss. Yeah.
Did you know that the photo was taken?
No, I did not.
And how did that event change your life?
First, it was so overwhelming because I received a lot of phone calls, some of which I did not even respond to. So it was not good because I think the following day, my bosses read about it on the social media, and it was blown out of proportion. And in fact, the following day I was undergoing punishment, like it's called the police procedure, like orderly room proceeding.
Tell us more about that. What does it entail?
Okay, when you do something that doesn't go with the police code, there's something called orderly room proceeding where they go. It's like a court. They go, you answer the charges if it's true or it's not true. You even get your, your somebody to defend you. So I underwent all that.
Yeah. And what was the accusation like?
That I was scantily dressed. And the allegation was that the skirt or the uniform was not the police uniform. But it was taken to the quartermaster. They approved that the uniform was mine, even though it was small, because this uniform I was given 7 years ago. And I'm growing. It won't fit the way it was. And in fact, I think the camera did not do me justice because there's an angle that if you take a photo, it will not appear as. Yeah, it was focusing on the arbitrary side. Yeah.
It was not easy being in the limelight and people talking about you and trolling you, strangers actually, people who don't know you, people who didn't know what your values were, but they were out there calling you names. How did that make you feel like?
I really felt bad because this thing was felt by my fellow women. I felt they were the first people to protect me, and they did not. Because if they could have protected me, it could have not reached that far. Yeah. So they made people search and look like everybody was searching for. I think I was the most Googled person during that time. And it was not that good. Remember, I was in traffic, and every time I'm stopping a matatu, I hear everybody saying, "Hey, ndio yule." You see, so I'm not even comfortable checking the car and doing all those jobs. Yeah.
I know they took you to this court, yet you claim that it was a uniform that you used to wear every day.
Yeah.
Will you say your former bosses saw you in the same uniform when you were on duty?
No, in the morning you have to go for the debrief. So everybody, because I was an NCO, and I was everywhere. I even talked to my bosses even before going for that operation. I'll call it operation. Yeah, they saw me very well. In fact, they are the one who they are the one who even allocated me that point. Yeah. So there's no way I could have gone to work without them seeing me. And this was not the first time I was putting on that skirt. I've been putting it on for long.
Can you debunk it? Can you agree that after that event, or deny? Were you frustrated by your bosses?
Yes, I was.
On what grounds?
Yeah.
Like why?
They felt that I was so famous. They felt that I was talking to the media, of which I was categorically I was not talking to any media, because I remember media people were calling me, and I was denying their call, or maybe not giving them information, because I was still in the police, and the frustration, and I didn't want it to appear that I always talk to media people, giving them information. Instead, my immediate boss was giving some media houses information about me.
Personal information?
Yes, to make me look bad. Remember when I was transferred to Molo? It was all over it was even, it was published in the newspaper that I've been transferred. So she's the one who gave out the information, because she really wanted me out of the office.
A woman?
Yes. Yeah.
And then you were transferred to Molo.
Yeah.
You felt frustrated. The information is out there, right?
Yeah.
Take us through the whole process. You were here in Nairobi,
Yeah.
right? You're doing your own business. Then you're in the limelight. And then you're transferred to Molo.
Yeah.
How was it like for you?
You know, to me, transfer is normal, because I've worked in, like, I was to work everywhere in Kenya. That is according to my job, because I've worked in Dadaab, Kianyaga, Kerugoya, Kisii. I've never complained. But this one did come out well, because it was like fitina. Yeah. And even the way she handled me was kind of a bit personal. Yeah. So, and then the following day you read that the Linda is transferred, and they are so specific on the duties I'm going to perform. Remember, I'm going to Molo, and everybody want to see Linda. And when everybody want to see Linda, they don't want to see this Linda. They want to see the body of that Linda, the section that was captured. So all this thing been following me like everywhere. Yeah.
Was it a demotion?
No, it was not a demotion.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was same
Yeah, it
position?
was just a transfer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you silently disappeared. Where did you go to?
Well, during this time, I was no, because every time you go to approach maybe a senior person, they always refer me to yule mtu wa media. So, I remember I went even for promotion board, and the board members look at me like mtu wa media. Wewe ndio unauza polisi. You see? So my career was not, I had really a good future in the police, because I was promoted when I was really young. I was only like 5 years in the service, and my ladder was really climbing so steadily. Then somebody on the way just decided to pull it down. So however much I tried to explain myself and prove that I was innocent, I don't talk to media people, because this is what they were always saying. Every time I'm talking to the media, I'm going to expose them. So I'm like, how am I going to expose somebody who's doing her work, which I've never done? So I feel frustrated, and I decided to look for something else, like a greener pasture. And I decided to try it abroad. Yeah.
And how has it been for you so far?
Oh my God, it's like when you're given lemon, they say you make a lemonade out of it. I'm doing so well. I can say I'm happy about myself and my progress. Yeah.
What do you do there?
I'm a behavior therapist. Right now I'm doing my master's, and yeah.
Oh, wow.
In applied behavior. Yeah.
Okay, and then you came for your holiday visit.
Yes.
How was it like? Is it the first time being in the country after you jet out?
Yeah, this is the first time I'm coming back after that long. Yeah.
How has it been so far?
Well, everything has changed. The superhighway and everything. Yeah. So honestly, I'm enjoying back home. Yeah.
And Linda, let me ask you this. Do you think your life would have been different were it not for that photo? Like, if it had not been taken, probably you would had like grown in your career and stayed in this country?
I might say it 50-50 because right now, okay, I could have not thought of going outside the country because maybe my career and everything was going well. Right now, I know I could have been maybe something like inspector or something like that. But now I can't compare my life now with what I could have been.
And you sued a local media house.
Yes, I did.
Why was it important for you to take that step?
Because, since this story, many people see me as an, let me say, sex object. Is that the right term?
It's okay.
Yeah. And this thing also cost me because remember, my bosses, like the former bosses, were reading all this. Then they said that I'm now, what do we call it? I don't want to use the word celebrity because people refer me as that, and to me, I'm not a celebrity. Yeah, I'm just like, it was just a coincidence. But to them, they saw me like a socialite. That is the right term I wanted. So they took me like a socialite, somebody who want to use her body maybe to, what do we call it?
To go further.
Exactly, to
Yeah.
go further or do business.
Yeah.
But I didn't have time to explain to them because even I went to court so that maybe court can, sometimes court help you speak. Like now people know that it was not me who had intention of doing that. Yeah.
And the judgment was in your favor,
Yes.
right? How did that also make you feel?
I was so happy. I was so happy because I feel I deserve it because however much I'm enjoying now, I've suffered emotionally. I told you, I felt that I was never protected because according to me, they could have even taken me for counseling, things like that. But nobody dared ask me even if I was
Because
stressed.
it's not easy to be shot into the limelight
Yeah.
just like that
Yeah.
within a few hours. that you're out
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
And people are talking negatively about you, people objectifying you like you're not a human
Yeah.
being. Isn't it? Yeah.
So I really felt justice was done.
Okay.
And this maybe will serve a lesson to other media houses because honestly, you see something like that, you're writing about somebody. My kid will be reading that. The boss is reading that. My parents reading that. What do they think about me? Nowadays, I'm doing another business. Yeah.
And in the photo, like the caption, what did it say about you? If you can remember.
Booty car wash. Something
What?
like that. The booty car wash. Booty car wash. Yeah. So I was like going to wash the cars like with a bikini. It was something like a bikini. Yeah. So I was going naked to wash cars. Yeah.
A cop woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the photo that was appearing there was the photo in uniform.
And your family, what did they say about it? Your close
Okay.
friends, people in your inner circle?
I really have supportive family, especially my dad. My dad, he was equally stressed, but I think he did not read the. Even if he read it, he never told me. You see something like that, like African dad, they will never discuss it one-on-one with you.
Okay.
But he been supporting me so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, what are your future plans? What should you be expecting from Linda Okello?
Actually, I'm doing masters in applied behavior because I really want to extend my services back home. That is my dream. I deal with special kids, the autistic kids, but I feel that the level here, they have not reached that place there should be to help those kids.
Okay.
So that is my dream. The world is changing. It's like my little girl. I don't expect her to behave like me, you see. Right now, my girl can question me. Before, I could not question my mom. So I think we should learn to grow with the world. We're not going, like you have to be flexible in order to connect the young generation and the older generation. Yeah.
And has your girl seen that photo?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
She has seen a lot of photos. She will tell me, oh, Mom, I've seen you. Yeah, because, I trend every time, especially December when they want, I don't know. There's something that always happens in December where my photo will be.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's on television everywhere. And she will be, Mommy, I've seen your photo. And I think she's okay with me.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just proud of me because one day I asked her, what do you think? She told me it's okay. what did you do? Because now she's a big girl now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old?
13.